Hi everyone, welcome back to Pure Sound Garden, episode 17, where we're having this mini sleepover with Iroha, Kuyon, Asuka, and Kanata. Well, limited to just Kuyon's room. So anyways, it's Iroha's last night at Daiba 2027. So tomorrow, it's going to be a busy day for the Pure Sound Garden Festival, and Iroha's going to be greeting customers and tourists in the morning, and then in the afternoon, Iroha will sing the songs that they've been working on, and as soon as she finishes singing, she'll automatically warp back to the future, 3 p.m. So right now, Suzu's in the living room for some reason, and I wonder what she's thinking of. So she's saying that, it's a guy who cannot leave at all, but for Iroha it was a good encounter. And I wonder what's gonna happen next. Alright. So thank you for the encounter between the past and the future. Let's assume fate, destiny. So today's night is for human beings alone. Suzu without humans will read and disappear from the air. So I think Suzu's like, well, back in the future, I'm not really that helpful. I'm useless. I'm no longer needed. Because apparently Suzu's been Iroha's guide in the past, but in the future that's no longer needed because Suzu's not, or Iroha's not in a doll's body. But anyways, Suzu's like, so good night, Iroha and the people of 2027. So the last day I spend in past Daiba will be happy for Iroha. So after Suzu left, the remaining four talked with each other for a long time. And although most of it didn't go down, there was no meaning, but it was more fun laughter that did not go away. So everyone felt that this will be the last night, although no one touched it because it kind of makes me feel sad when I say goodbye. The fact that Iroha's not going to be coming back. So expectations and uneasiness to the Pure Sound Garden that's going to be happening tomorrow will hide the end of time travel for Iroha. So it's like, well, they're preoccupied with the festival tomorrow, so that's kind of keeping them busy instead of worrying about the fact that Iroha's going to leave the past. So I'll quietly stay up at night. So the last night was going to reach the end as well. Well, it's been a big deal, and maybe I should have slept together with Iroha. Well, the fact that they were busy preparing for tomorrow, I was kicked out of the room. Well, then again, Kuyon's room is getting too small for 4 people anyways, so I don't think that's much of an issue. And even though I haven't slept yet. Well, after having me leave, I was kind of excited about hearing what the other girls had to say. And does love Bana do? Well, it's a bit early to go to bed, so what should I do now? So, wherever you go, you lack a decisive factor. Okay, so he doesn't know what to do next, and he's going to call Akashi-kun to help him decide. Okay, so I try Akashi-kun. Well, it's not bad to have a future prediction let me do actions.
Akashi-kun, 参上したタコ!
Okay, so Akashi-kun, you're octopus. Okay, so he tells the octopus, like, so what am I gonna do tonight?
Yamaha Kanata がこの後の行動を未来予測するタコ!
So Yamaha Kanata, after this, actions forecast to predict the future. Well, then again, it really feels like it's just fortune telling.
演算終了! 未来予測の結果が出たタコ!
But anyways, the calculation is complete, and let's see what the octopus says.
星のいろはと夜景を見る 23%.
Okay, so looking at the night view with Iroha Hoshino, 23%.
可愛くも慰める 15%.
Comforting Kun Kawaii, 15%.
コンビニに行く途中下国飛鳥と遭遇 9%.
So, go to the convenience store and bump into Asuka Shimakuni, 9%.
柳沢律から重大な事実を打ち明けられる 1%.
And reveal an important fact to Ritsu Yanagisawa. So these are all the predictions that Akashi-kun makes. So I wonder what I'm supposed to do, or what does it mean? So because of the ambiguous conditioning, the probability was kind of low, and so all the outcomes, they add up to less than 50%. And it's quite funny to see that the most popular or the most likely outcome is Iroha and the night view. But still, that's quite low, 23%. So among others are also worrisome, but this is also the last. And seriously, for Ritsu, only 1%? But then again, with a very high uncertainty, it's like having an option like that is... well, that's enough. So it's not amusing to think of something, but... well, it's a gamble this time. So even if I contact Ritsu-san, there's a high possibility that I will not be able to reveal an important, or like an important fact won't be revealed. So even if I'm interested, I shouldn't take it easy. Well, it's last night. No regrets. Okay, so we actually get to pick which option for Kanata to choose. So whether or not night scene, so looking at the night sky with Iroha, comforting Kuyon, going to the convenience store and bumping into Asuka, or revealing an important fact from Ritsu. So I'm actually going to play through all the options eventually, but I'm just going to pick one for now, and I'll pick the most popular, or the most likely outcome, which is night view with Iroha. So all the options are available in the demo version, by the way. Okay, so let's say that Kanata's going to look at the night view, night sky with Iroha. He's like, okay, so I do understand that it's gonna be Iroha's last night in Daiba in 2027. So I don't hesitate, and I will spend time with her. Next. So although it is, how do you see the night view, the night sky with Iroha? Well, it seems easy to say, but maybe the development until it reaches there is hard. Well, first of all, it is necessary for everyone to break into the room of Tsukaba sleeping and stop charging Iroha. If you go to places where you cannot see the night view, take it away peacefully from there. So, do I have to believe in Akashi-kun? I wonder if he's telling the truth. Well, it's possible to say that there's a possibility in the future. Okay, so he goes into the living room, and it's dark, so he turns off the lights. So even though it's night, it looks like Daiba is still active. There's still lights on. So people don't stop working until they're late at night. And I wonder how much light is created because of VR. So the light that's of Daiba of the VR special zone is considerable amount occupied by VR. Well, sometimes it's not too bad to see the actual thing. Okay, so he turns off his overtone. So it's like, this is what the world actually looks like without VR, and it looks dull. So this is what old Daiba looks like, says Kanata himself. But then again, it kind of feels lonely. So by the way, so Iroha's going to go back to the future, and I wonder if my world will fade away like this. And it's kind of painful to be thinking about that. But it looks like someone else is here. So something gently touched my back. So I take my hand, I try to turn the overtone back on. So it was a familiar white and thin finger. Iroha? So in retrospect, I remember the words of Iroha. Oh, I'm sorry, I'll turn it back on. Okay, so now he turns on his overtone. And there you go. So he turns it on. And in an instant, the world regains vividness. Okay, it's alright, says Kanata. Kanata-kun. So Iroha comes into my sight. So with the VR off, Iroha is just a pure white doll body, and that's not the Iroha Hoshino that we know. So what's the problem? You turn off the VR to look at the city of Daiba. Well, it's insignificant, but did you read Rich Harvest? Well, I already knew that there was no world without VR. But sometimes it's good to see what the world was like before VR was introduced, because, well, obviously now VR hasn't gotten to the point where you can apply it anywhere. Well, besides, Iroha has touched me, I'm lucky. Well, it's nothing special as long as you touch it. Is that so? No. I'm just wondering if that's the case. Because touching a boy is special after all. Well, if it's touched, do you disagree? So if it's a hand, I don't dislike it. So a hand gently was presented with a small voice melting in darkness and disappearing. So are you okay? No. So while I was saying it's no good, Iroha touched my hand. So you're soft.
そうなの？自分のことはよくわからないから。
So is that so? Well, I don't really understand myself. So the hands of genuine Iroha in the hands of the doll, the feel is different. So it's like, well, in a sense, the VR is kind of adjusting or giving me the perception of what it feels like. Well, I think the eyes, the sight also contributes to it as well. But you know, I don't really know what the actual Iroha is like, because her actual body is still in the year 2077.
触覚はあるから、かなたくんの手の感触はわかるよ。
So Iroha's like but touch is still sensed, and I can feel what Kanata's hand feels like.
この感触もちゃんと未来に持って帰るね。
And I'll bring this feeling to the future.
私覚えてるから。
I'm gonna remember all this. Well, also, but I won't forget the feeling of this hand. And even though it's not genuine, it's still Iroha's feeling. So grows this child for Iroha Hoshino.
ごめんね。私ちょっと泣いちゃいそう。
So I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna cry for a while.
喜んでいいのかな。それとも悲しんだらいいのかな。
So is it okay to be?
体なのにちゃんと涙が出るんだよ。
So should I feel happy or sad? Even though it's a artificial body, it still flows tears. Interesting. So this doll is made to mimic a human, and it shows emotions as well. Well, I think that's a pleasant thing. Because it's better to cry after all when it's sad. Well, because people are creatures made in that way. Well, thank you very much. And I really want to thank Ritsu-san for making a body that looks almost like a real girl. And because of this, I was able to meet Iroha in the body of I. And I took the hand of Iroha to me this time. So I feel nice to be crying back, feeling gently. So I wonder. So is Daiba in the year 2077 much more brighter, much more lively?
もっとずっとすごいよ。いろんな VR が自由に動き回ってて。
So it is more awesome. There's various VRs that are floating around freely. Well, it seems confusing, but if you don't get used to it. So I think for context, like, well, it's really hard to imagine what it looks like in the future because I'm not in it. But I can at least have some kind of picture about what's going on. Like when VR has matured and it's everywhere in the world.
大丈夫。かなたくんならすぐ慣れます。
But then it gets like, well, it hasn't happened yet. It will happen sometime soon. It's like, because in your age, you guys are developing VR, and in my age, this development has gone all the way through, and that's why it's being deployed widespread.
だってこうして私を受け入れてくれたから。
because you accepted me this way.
本当にね、感謝しているんだよ。
Really, thank you.
多分明日には言えないと思うから今言っておくね。
So maybe I can't think of what I can say tomorrow, but I'll tell you now.
ありがとう、かなたくん。2027年の台場であなたに出会えてよかった。
So thank you very much, Kanata-kun. I was very glad that I was able to meet you in Daiba 2027. There's also the word of appreciation and a goodbye. And I can't really answer Iroha's words. So inside, I just kept holding her hand. Okay, so here's the last day. So it's now the last day for Iroha in this year. And I think there's something that I felt respectively. But all we can say that it's going to be sad. But then again, the large-scale VR festival, Pier Sound Garden, is starting. And Iroha's going to sing on stage and substitute for I.
今日の朝食は私が作りました。
Oh, I made breakfast for today.
美味しいかどうかわからないけど、味わってくれると嬉しいな。
Well, I don't know if it tastes good, but hopefully you guys like it. So Iroha got up early and prepared for breakfast. And it's a pure Japanese-style breakfast that doesn't really look suitable for a future person.
ありがとね、いろはちゃん。では、いただきます。
Well, thank you very much, Iroha-chan. Let's eat.
いただきます。
And same thing with Asuka. Well, I don't mind. I'm reserved.
おにぎりおいしい。硬すぎずゆるすぎず、ちょうどいい握り具合ね。
The onigiri tastes really well. It tastes really good. Not too hard, not too loose. Perfect.
お身をつけもいい塩梅です。お出汁の香りがほっとしますね。
And the omikatsuke is also pretty good. The soup is relieved. Good seaweed.
味見しなくていいとなると、この程度の簡単なのになっちゃいますけど。
Well, if I don't have to or if I don't have taste, it kind of feels easy to make. Well, it's enough just to do this. Iroha will be a good bride in the future.
いろはたんは私の嫁。いろはたんは私の嫁。
No, Iroha-chan is my wife. Iroha-chan is my wife, says Kuyon.
ほんとぶれないですね、クオンさんは。
Well, there's no regrets really, Kuyon. Ahaha. So Kuyon, who's sprouted and is also relieved on the day like today. Well, it seems that I can't understand what to say, but I was able to start off as a normal daily life.
では、カナダ先輩。あとは会場でお会いしましょう。
Okay then, so Kanata senpai, so I'll meet you at our meetup place. So, is it okay so far? Do you want me to send you back to the station as usual?
いえ、お父さんが車で迎えに来てくれましたので。
Oh, no thanks, cause my dad's gonna pick me up with his car. And before the line of sight for Asuka, a black luxury car is parked right in front of his place. And without thinking, the door opens and a familiar gentleman comes walking to here.
Ohayo, Asuka.
Oh, good morning, Asuka.
Yamaha-kun wo kino wa uchi no musume ga sewa ni natta ne. Arigatou.
So Yamaha-kun, so you took care of my daughter yesterday. Thank you very much. No. Save here. And you suddenly put your daughter here.
アスカは楽しめた。
So Asuka, so did you enjoy last night?
はい。
Yes. So looking to the smile without the smiling face of Asuka, looks like the father, so his name is Genji, made an expression.
それは良かった。いい経験をしたようだね。
So it was all good experience, everything went well.
豊洲のマンションまで送ろう。着替えや準備が必要だからね。
Okay, so let's go to the apartment in Toyos. So we have to change and prepare for the festival.
お父さんは
Well, what about you, father?
アスカを送ったらそのまま会場入りする。開会式は10時だから9時には着いていたいところだ。
So it's like, well, I have to be there early because so the festival starts at 10. I have to be there by 9. So you have to enter the place 1 hour before. Well, it's too early to say lightly as a representative of the coastal area. So I think it's like, well, I'm like one of the big managers of this event, so I have to show up first and get everything all set for the tourists to come in. But for Asuka, she has to go and get dressed out of her school uniform for the event.
ただの来賓として挨拶するだけなら15分前でも十分だが、私にもすべきことがあるんだよ。
And it's like, well, I also have to greet all the people that are coming into the event. And it's okay if I show up 15 minutes before, but then again, I have other things to do.
ピュアソングガーデンは通常の音楽フェスとは大きく違う。勝手のわからないことだらけなんだ。
So Pure Song Garden is quite different from a normal music festival. It's full of things that you don't understand selfishly.
ヤマハ君もアスカも楽しみにしているという。今日が VR 新時代の始まりだ。
So Yamaha-kun, you should also look forward to Asuka singing. And today is the start of a new era of VR. So he leaves Asuka behind and to his to her father, and goes back to the apartment. And also we prepare and head for the venue. So I wonder what Iroha's thinking of. So Iroha stops her leg as soon as she leaves the apartment.
いろはちゃんどうしたの？
So what's wrong, Iroha-chan? Says Kyon.
いえ、なんでもないです。
Nothing? So as they leave the apartment, Iroha looks at the towers.
ありがとう。お世話になりました。
Thank you for your help. So he hears a small thank you from her. And then again, Iroha's not going to be sleeping here tonight because she'll be going back home. It was a farewell greeting.
普段と比べて人通りが段違いね。
So now they're at the Grandstand Central Deck, and it's like, wow, so there's a lot of traffic. It's different than usual. So basically, it's Pure Song Garden, and none of the people coming and going. It's uncountable. And even though it's just another day on tour on a Saturday, it was crowded that it was not normal.
確かに人は多いけど、それ以外は普通ですね。
Or Iroha's like, well, it kind of feels normal. So to hold a large-scale festival that uses the whole area of Daiba, the appearance is not so different from normal.
せいぜい VR の告 口がそこら中に出てる程度よね。ああ、屋台の数は増えてるけど。
And like right now, people are just showing up, so it's not extremely crowded yet, so it looks kind of normal. But it's like well, the Kyun's like well, it looks like there's more stalls that are opening up. So the decoration of basic VR, I wonder if light at the same time will be a sign of Iroha.
なるほど。それは責任重大ですね。
I see, so it's a serious responsibility, isn't it? So it's Ritsu's technical staff that's doing it. Iroha don't need to bear it. It's like well, Ritsu's staff is working on the lights and the VR and the tech, so you don't have to worry about it that much.
それでも緊張します。
Even though we're staff members. But then again, it kind of makes Iroha nervous still.
はいはい、リラックスリラックス。
Yeah, so relax, says Kuyon. So I will unravel Kuyon softly as soon as I can spin the spirit.
ほら、ぎゅー。
Hey, look! Cute!
クワンさん、いきなり何を。
Hey, Kuyon, what are you doing all of a sudden?
イロハちゃんを抱きしめてるの。
Can't you see? I'm hugging Iroha-chan. I'm making you reassured that it's gonna be okay, so calm down.
それはわかりますって。
Oh wait, I understand that.
こうされると落ち着かない？
So are you feeling restless when you do this?
それは、はい、確かに落ち着きます。
Yeah, certainly. It's calm.
私やカナタ、アスカちゃんがついてるから。
And no matter what happens, you have me, you have Kanata, and you have Asuka.
だからいつもみたいに楽しくやろう。
So let's have fun, as always.
そうですね。ありがとう、クオンさん。
Oh, I see. Thank you very much, Kyun-san.
よしよし、いい子いい子。
Mm-hmm. Good person, good child.
もう子供扱いしないでくださいよ。
Oh, come on. Don't treat me like a little child.
よかった、間に合いました。
And it looks like Asuka is here, all ready to go. So, as Iroha entered the final stage, I managed to join up with Asuka. And if you turn on the VR staff chapter, it's all ready to go.
アスカさん、
Oh, Asuka-san!
イロハさん頑張ってください。ここから応援してますから。
So, Iroha-san, do your best. I'll support you from here. Well, we're just a part-time job staff, so, we'll let the technical staff take care of all the big details, all the big work.
イロハさんのことは私に任せて。カナダ君たちは最前列で見届けてあげるといいわ。
Okay, so, leave Iroha to me, and hopefully all you people will be seated in the first row. So I was like, well, I'll take care of Iroha from here, and for you people, just try to get your seats.
やだ、アリーナ席で観覧できるなんて。
Oh yeah, you can see at the arena seat. Well, gradually it's not fun.
いいのよ別に。ピュアソングガーデンはそもそも VR のお祭りなんだから。
Okay, well besides, the Pure Sun Garden is the VR festival in the first place. And even though we're just staff, is it okay to be in the same seats with the audience? Well, I thought, but then watching what Ritsu was saying, I wouldn't mind to do such a Tsukomi. I'll show what that means.
何？どうしたの？
So what's wrong? What are you concerned about? Well, somehow for Ritsu-san, you seem to be having fun.
あら、楽しそうじゃなくて実際に楽しいのよ。
Oh, no, it's not fun. I'm just happy.
自分の仕掛けた VR でみんなが笑って泣いて驚いて目いっぱい楽しんでくれるなんて技術者冥利に尽きるわ。
So everyone laughing at their own VR, crying, surprised. So it's quite exhausting for us that we have to do all the work, but looking at how people are smiling with their own VR, it kind of gives us the relief that we did all this for something special.
今日は柳沢さんにとって晴れ舞台ですからね。
And plus, it's a big moment for Yanagisawa-san.
ならリツさんのためにも頑張りますね。
Well, I'll do my best as well.
よろしくお願いするわ。
Yep, thank you, says Ritsu-san.
そろそろ準備に入りましょう。いろはさん、いい？
Okay, so let's get ready. Iroha, are you ready?
Hi.
Okay, so Iroha's ready. So Ritsu takes Iroha. So I wonder what's going to happen next. So first, they have to go to the opening ceremony. They have to officially open the festival to everyone. So it's now... So there's 15 more minutes until 10 o'clock. And basically a lot of people are lining up to see the moment of the coming of the new era for VR.
なんだかこっちまで緊張しちゃうわね。
And Ku's feeling nervous as well.
はい。一体何が始まるんでしょうか。
So I wonder what's going to be like when it starts. Well, if you expect too much, then I think it remains. So I'm not really sure what Kanata means by eat shoulder watermarks. But let's see. So obviously the biggest story, the main subject is still the VR idol I. So as a person who already participated in the rehearsal and knows the details, there should be nothing surprising.
あれは何度見てもいいものよ。
So it's like, well, we should know what to expect during the opening. And Kyo's like, well, that's what you can watch over there.
いろはさん、まるで天使みたいでしたから。
Well, for Iroha-san, it was like an angel. So I think it's like, well, for the rehearsal part, we only just got to see what Iroha's gonna do, but what about the rest?
いろはたんマジ天使。絶対結婚する。
Iroha-tan, angel, absolutely get married by all means. Even though they're girls. Okay, I don't want to talk about that, because that's kind of controversial.
うるさい。余計なこと言うと結婚するわよ。
No, I'll get married if I say something extra. So, Kyo's telling Kanta to shut up.
今のプロポーズ。
Oh, a proposal.
違うし。
No, that's not it. Okay, so while they were kind of talking about all this marriage stuff, time has passed and it's time for the opening. So, Mr. Shimakuni does his greeting.
皆さん、いよいよ待ちに待ったその時がやってまいりました。
So I was like, okay, everyone, the time we have been waiting for is at last. We are doing it.
これぞ未来のあるべき姿。臨海区が全国に先駆けて行う VR の祭典が始まるのです。
This is the way that the future should be, the VR celebration that the coastal area will pioneer throughout the country begins.
本来ならば、ここで私が開会の号令をかけるのですが、特別な代役に来てもらいました。
If it's originally here, I am going to issue the opening ceremony, the special substitute.
人ではなく、しかし 人に限りなく近い偶像の天使。
Angels of idols that are not human, but as close as possible to humans.
VR アイドル愛の降臨です。
The descent of VR idol I. And it appears that there's this angelic cradle, the serenity egg. So just like before. So I'm waiting for the awakening time while wrapping around Iroha.
開きます。
Open up, says Asuka. And as the egg breaks, the surface of the serenity egg opens. So at first, we see a colorless Iroha inside. So this is the body of Ai in her default form. And by making the VR completely private, it seems that the figure of the doll body remains unchanged.
いろはたん、起きて。朝だよ。
Oh, Iroha-tan. Wake up, it's morning. And as if it was one of the audience, I was emotionally transferred and Kun was calling for Iroha. And similar roughness sounded from the surroundings. An appearance of Iroha that makes us feel the beginning of the future. And those who don't know anything, I felt something special. Iroha. So now the VR system turns on. So the serenity egg shines and Iroha gets colored up. And is now in the familiar costume for Ai. And slowly the eyes that were closed are opening.
おはよう、いろはたん。
Good morning, Iroha-tan. Just like what Kyun said back when she thought it was I. Like, good morning, I. So like that day, Kyun declared the awakening of Iroha. And for a moment, the eyes of Iroha looked like this.
笑った。今、笑ったよね。
Oh, you're laughing, didn't you? Well, I'm seriously serving at all. The time I came in the past, it was so soon, but not this time. And while showing astrally descending to the Earth's surface like an angel. Oh, who?
皆さん、おはようございます。じゃなかった。はじめまして。VR アイドルの愛です。
So everyone, good morning. It's not nice to meet you. I am the VR idol I. And the first words of I, the audience roams. Or screams. Well, that too, the dangerous feeling that it's not similar to the I that I saw in the music video.
まんまいろはさんですね。
So it's like, well, you're still Iroha, right? Says Asuka. So, it seems that Ritsu told her that, you don't have to exactly imitate I. Well, then again, her movements, the eye movements, can't really match I because it's too natural. It's like, well, just try to be yourself. I wonder if it's gonna come out well, or I wonder if the audience is gonna find out. But I guess not. Well, can't be determined yet.
こんなに多くの皆さんが集まってくれて、私はとっても嬉しいです。
So I'm happy that all of you gathered together.
私の大好きな台場がもっともっとキラキラで喜びと幸せにあふれた街になったらいいなって思っています。
So I'm thinking that I'd like to make Daiba a more sparkling and joyful and happy city.
今はまだ今日と明日だけのお祭り騒ぎですが、いつかこんな日がずっと続いたら。
So it's a celebration of today and tomorrow, but someday this day will continue for a long time.
人と VR と現実と非現実がごちゃ混ぜになった
So humans in VR hoping for it becoming a wonderful land where reality and unreality are mixed.
ピュアソングガーデンの開催をここに宣言します。
I'll declare the holding of the Pure Song Garden here.
ではみんな準備はいいかな？
So everyone, are you ready? So the hands of Iroha, a microphone, or like it looks like a long megaphone appears. And then she raises it.
いくよ
Here we go.
ー。それ
There. So at the moment of the swing, the VR prepared for the Pure Song Garden is displayed at once. From everyday to extraordinary, the city of Daiba will change after one another. And the Grand Central Deck, where we were born, was reborn as a magnificent stage in the blink of an eye. So basically, as soon as Iroha swung the megaphone, the whole area became a different setting.
ちょ、これって
So now we have this really fancy stage, and it's making Kun impressed. So this is...
辺り一面 VR で埋め尽くされてますよ。
all over the place. It's filled with VR. So you did it, Ritsu. So I can't really underestimate how spectacular Ritsu can be. Well, we prepared and arranged all the VRs that came up and probably put in the city of Daiba as much as possible.
見て見て、空。
Hey, look! In the sky!
打ち上げ花火ですね。しかもすごい連発してます。
So there's fireworks. And I'm pretty sure this is VR as well.
いや、花火もすごいけど、あそこ。
No, no, no. Not the fireworks. I mean over there. Ah, dragons. So mythical creatures. So the dragon that seems to come out from fantasy was flying over the sky.
めちゃくちゃやるわね。統一感ないじゃない。
So it was done unreasonably, and there's this feeling of unity.
あれって全部 VR なんでしょうか？
So Asuka-san, so this is all VR? Well, come on. Do you believe that there's such creatures that exist in real life?
ですよね。
Well, are you sure? Looking at the feet, the sky and the clouds were reflected as if they were in the air garden. So rainbow colored light that makes me think of the advent of the angels comes down from overhead, and it seems to be an illusion that is heavenly.
あ、VR アイドルが空でボーカルバトルしてる。
Hey, look, a VR idol in the sky and a vocal battle. So VR idols with wings on their backs are fighting back in songs. So I think this is created by someone else, I'm guessing. Like a voice that's visualized, looks like a shockwave, and a VR idol who gets it gets damaged and wobbles.
カオスすぎてクラクラしてきたわ。
And it's so amazing that it's making Kuyon dizzy. So even for Kuyon, it seems to be resistant to this kind of situation. So the audience was overlooked by the VR overflowing and was confused.
はーい。驚くのはそこまでですよ。
Okay, so that was a surprise for you.
VR の皆さん、準備はいいですか？
Okay, so VR, are you ready? And as the VRs were moving freely, they stopped moving and listened to Iroha's call.
では、行きますよ。
Okay, so let's go.
人と VR が一緒になって盛り上がる未来の祭典ピュアソングガーデンが始まります。
So the future that excites humans and VR together, Pure Song Garden, will begin.
Welcome to the next virtual world!
And welcome to the next virtual world. So all the VRs are announcing this to the audience.
ようこそ私たちの世界へ。
So welcome to our world. It was agreed that of the opening that is sent from VR to humans with a loud voice that surpasses the audience's roar. And humans are standing without words in this development.
そしてこの私 VR アイドルの愛は人と VR の間に立つものとして両者の橋渡しをしますね。
And for me, the VR idol is the gap, the bridge between humans and VR.
誰がいいかな。
So I wonder what I am.
そこのあなたスタッフの君
Hey, you, over there, staff. So I wonder if Iroha's pointing at me, says Kanata.
ほら一緒に行こ
Oh, come on, come up here. So Iroha jumps off the stage lightly. And right over here, she takes my hand. And I wonder if the audience is jealous. Why him?
う。このままデートしちゃおうあなたくん。
Come on, let's start the date as is, Kanata-kun. So she was whispering to me in a low voice, and she I think she dragged Kanata away.
やった大成功。
Okay, so that was the opening, and it looks like it's over. And I think the place reverted to the usual setting. And I wonder what Iroha was doing when she called out to Kanata in the middle of the opening and it's like, hey, come with me. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here. So next episode we're gonna see how the actual concert goes. And by the looks of the opening, it's already quite impressive given that you can make any imaginative animal creatures appear through VR. And I wonder if you can get unicorns or even dinosaurs. But it's just a story. VR technology isn't at that level yet. So with that in mind, I'll see you in the next episode. And hopefully it might be the last episode because I'm pretty sure we should be coming to the end of the opening route.